The following video contains content and/or language which may be considered unsuitable for younger viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Hi gang, before we get started, I have a correction to make. In Dave and Friends 7, I inadvertently said Cedric and Athena were married. In reality, they are steadies, but they haven't tied the knot yet. Also, you may have seen me in the real Colliah 75 Windows the MS Agents video, Colliah and Friends 2. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. And lastly, don't forget to look for me in Kenny Clark's Funny Signs video. Thank you for understanding, and now, on with this video.
Whoosh! Bum 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 bum.
Is everybody ready?
Who wants to know?
We do.
We're ready.
Let's get this show on the road. Raffle.
What's so funny, Sam?
I said, let's get this show on the road, and it does.
Roadshow Pictures presents
a live concert tour production. We can start a band.
Lead vocal,
drums,
Electric guitar, acoustic guitar, rhythm guitar,
bass guitar,
rock band, Band-Aid,
aid station,
Station break. Break in the routine. Routine mission.
Mission Brothers Pictures presents
a Friars production.
Did you know what the egg in the monastery said?
The story of my life, out of the frying pan and into the fryer.
Speaking of the road, it's a shame I never drive a car.
You never learned to drive? Ha 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 ha.
I'm serious, Miss M.
I can teach you to drive, Cedric.
Okay, Athena, but I don't want to mess around with the clutch.
We always use automatic transmissions. Because they always drove cars with automatic transmissions.
That's right, Abby, because I never wanted to mess around with a clutch.
Warner Clutch Pictures presents
a manual transmission production.
Let's stick to automatics.
I'm hip to that. Me too.
I also.
Welcome to my video, Cousin Astro.
The pleasure is all mine, Cousin Dave.
Welcome back, Wanda. It's great to be back, Rhonda.
I brought some friends along for the ride. Ben Silvestro, Corey Silvestro,
Stephanie Silvestro, Rachel Silvestro.
Glad to have you aboard, Silvestros.
I can't tell you how excited I am to be here, Dave. I'm so happy I could just
behave yourself, Ben. You shouldn't do anything rude in the studio.
Yes, Mom, I understand.
This is an urgent news bulletin. Thanks to the sanitation operation, the population of La La Land suffering from Microsoft Sam's disease is down to 0%. All of La La Land is completely sanitized and the fragments of Kit Contralosa have faded away. However, the outbreak has reached New Rothel City, and 35% of the city's population has been infected in the last 6 days. General Gregorio Corigliano, Connor Reynolds, and Alexander Venizelos are on their way to New Rockville City for their next sanitation operation, with the cooperation of Professor 24/7 and Dr. Daly. They recently released army tanks with the built-in anti-cyclonizer cannons for when the Take Contralosa virus emerges in New Rockville City. Stay tuned to this channel for further reports.
I feel relieved that La La Land is free from my disease, but I'm also worried that New Rockville City is the next target.
You shouldn't be worried, Sam, because 3 of the best generals in Dave's universe can stop the pandemic.
I agree with Corey, and John and Cedric, along with the JCTN squad, are always here to protect you.
That makes me feel a lot better.
Jailbreak Pictures presents
The Boys Are Back in Town production of a Thin Lizzy film.
If 2DCH makes a reaction video to this story, she'd say she didn't know The Boys Are Back in Town was a song.
And also, she'd be extremely excited at being mentioned here.
She just idolizes me.
Tonight there's gonna be a jailbreak. Somewhere in the town. Jailbird.
Jailbait.
Jailbait.
Jailbait. Isn't that what convicts use when they go fishing?
Speaking of jailbreaks, look who just broke loose from the slammer. Remember me?
Remember you? Ever since you dumped Freddy and Brutus into the pool and swiped Timothy's chocolate bar, we've tried to forget you.
Forget me? Come on, people. You know I'm not a troublemaker, and I've come here so I can explain everything to you.
Harry Donaldson?
In the flesh, John.
Get out of here. You're a troublemaker, and that's a fact.
Security!
Who is this incorrigible?
Harry Donaldson, younger brother of Bernard and Billy Donaldson of the notorious B-Gang.
We should call Sergeant O'Randolph, because harboring fugitives is considered a felony in New Rockville.
I am not a felon. After I was taken into custody, my brothers bullied, teased, and tormented me just like they always had. I complained to the jail warden, and he cleared me of the charges and sprung me.
That's bullshit, Harry.
It's not bullshit, John. Look it up in the New Rockville City jail records. I'm truly sorry for what I did in PBS Parodies 38, and I'm just a coward. An absolute coward.
Sorry won't feed the bulldog, Harry.
You made us fall through the basement pool and stole Timothy's chocolate bar. Then you decide to apologize to all of us?
It was just an accident. I swear. I just lose my focus whenever Bernard and Billy show up.
Why do we have to trust you? You are also a troublemaker like your brothers.
Guys, I'm not a troublemaker. I'm not like Bernard and Billy. Believe me.
Ooh, what a hypocrite!
Don't lie to us and get out of our sight. And don't make me use my solar blaster.
Please stop that, John. You shouldn't scold a coward like that. He's just a kid.
I don't care about that, Rachel. You should be ashamed for not believing in guilt by association. Harry, the youngest of the Donaldson brothers, associates with them, and he deserves to be punished.
Don't be a hater, John. Harry's taken enough damage from his brothers and he's having anxieties about getting banned from eating chocolates.
Wait, what?
Harry's also the victim of bullying from his older brothers, and he really wants someone to help him out.
Harry's been hungry and thirsty for the past 2 months, since Bernard and Billy took his chocolates away and he left the house.
I agree with what the Silvestros just said.
John, Please don't be so serious, and try to help Harry instead of falsely branding him as a criminal.
Can you face facts for a change?
Listen to me, John. Harry's a victim, not a criminal, and we just want to steer him the right way, that's all.
All right, Dave. If you and your friends insist on taking in troublemakers, we're no longer friends. I'm going to the authorities and see that you deserve the full penalty of law.
Don't turn against us, John.
I will never again associate with anyone like you and your friends. Get bent. I'm leaving.
I don't believe it. John's turned against us just because we wanted to reform Harry.
And he thinks we're troublemakers? Sheesh.
Just a sheesh.
Sorry I'm late, but somebody tampered with my lyrics and just before I got here, someone ran me down like he was on his way to fight a fire.
I didn't tamper with your brakes, Tyler.
Probably one of those troublemakers like the Donaldson brothers.
My older brothers, not me.
For some reason, Harry, I never believed you to be a troublemaker. Neither did I, and Tyler, I'll help heal your bruises and we'll share a chocolate milk.
Fair enough.
Later, after Abby and Tyler shared a chocolate milk.
Misunderstanding Pictures presents a mixed signals production of a mistaken film.
There must be some misunderstanding.
There must be some kind of mistake.
Genesis 1980.
Listen to me, guys. I'm not a troublemaker like my brothers Bernard and Billy.
We'd love to believe that, Harry.
We never believed in guilt by association.
But John does, and he thinks it's according to law here in New Raflika.
He doesn't know about the loophole in the law.
What loophole?
They can't punish an entire family for the misdeeds of one or two of its members.
Just because Bernard and Billy are troublemakers doesn't mean Harry has to be one. That's right, Martina. I'm a good and innocent person.
Really?
I never meant to cause any trouble to you guys. I'm just a weakling, a coward and a loser who did nothing but run away from danger.
You shouldn't belittle yourself, Harry.
Just because your brothers called you a weakling, a coward, and a loser doesn't make it so.
So please, Dave Madson and friends, help me. I need someone to take care of me and keep me away from my two brothers.
Honest, Harry.
And I promise that I will never go back to my two brothers as long as I live. You have to believe me this time.
You know, Harry, you're right. I'll help take care of you and protect you from Bernard and Billy's troublemaking tricks. And let's just hope John doesn't bring us up on charges for doing so.
Thank you, Dave.
Dave, are you sure we can take care of Harry and keep him free from danger?
I'm positive, Rhonda.
Are you really sure we can do that without John bringing charges against us? You know he's well versed in New Raflikan law.
It's just not like him to turn against us like that.
You know he's an ally of the JCTN squad, and he'll change his mind pretty soon.
I want you to know, Dave, that we're right behind you all the way on this. You have our total support.
You should trust me on this no matter what happens.
We understand, Dave.
All for one and one for all.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
What's the matter, Sam?
I just heard a news flash on the radio. The Donaldson brothers have escaped from the New Raffles City jail and may be headed this way.
I hope John didn't have anything to do with this. I just don't like his intense hatred towards the Donaldson family. I'll go out and look for him, and see if I can stop him from doing anything crazy.
You do that, Cedric.
He'd better find John fast. That same news bulletin had a story about John contacting a lawyer to determine what charges to file against you.
Don't worry, Dave.
We have the JCTN squad on our side. Maybe we can help change John's mind.
No matter what happens, Dave, I'll be beside you all the way.
I agree, Rhonda. Nothing can tear us apart.
Is Sam's premonition about Bernard and Billy Donaldson about to come true? Can the JCTN squad stop John from filing charges against Dave and his friends for harboring Harry? And if so, will they be able to prevent Bernard and Billy from exacting revenge for being sent to jail? Find out in the next episode of Dave Madson's LT Parodies.